Alliance for Nigeria. Yeah, good morning and happy Easter. Thank you for having me. A lot have been said about the apology of PDP to Nigerians, but you should ask yourself, or Nigerians should ask questions about one, why the apology now? It's just about, exactly almost like 3 years now that the election that's swept PDP out of power took place. They didn't deem it fit to apologize immediately after the election, or a year after the election, 2 years after the election, or now it's 3 years after the election. We're just 1 week for another election. And now they feel it's the right time to apologize to Nigerians for whatever it is that they have done, or all the sins that they have committed against Nigerians. So Nigerians, I would say, should be circumspect for this kind of apology, especially at the time that it is coming. Are they really, really contrite, or is it just because of or they want to take advantage of the season of Easter to say they have repented and they want their sins to be forgiven? But I would tell Nigerians, please don't be taken in by this apology, because we all know that politicians will do anything to get what they want. So now they want us, or they want our votes once again. That's why I believe, and most Nigerians too believe, that this apology is coming at this time. But we Nigerians are not going to be taken for granted again. We have been sucked in for so long. But right now, especially for us at Alliance for Nigeria, we are tired of all of the shenanigans that is going on in this country, and all of the bad governance that have been fostered on us as Nigerians. So that's why we have taken our destiny in our hands. We don't want to rely on all of them, whether it is APC or PDP, whether they apologize or not. We are tired, and we are taking our destiny in our own hands. Hello? Well, PDP has apologized, but I think the onus is actually on the APC government to actually make the apology even more impactful. If the APC government have done the right thing by actually making sure that right from the moment it got into power, all the looters, or all the people that have been found to have stolen our Commonwealth have been brought to book through the legal process. 3 years is a long enough time for any serious government that claims to be fighting corruption to have actually convicted 1, 2, 3, or even hundreds of people that have been found to have been plundering our Commonwealth into their own private pocket. So yes, it is right for APC to demand for them to return the loot. But what has the APC government done to ensure that this loot are returned? We have been hearing conflicting figures of, this amount was returned, this and this was recovered. But we cannot, as of today, say that a particular amount is what has been returned or has been recovered by the act of the APC government. So yes, apology is good, but it will be tough, the way things are in Nigeria. When people steal all of these things, they convert to their own personal use. So acting the PDP as a party, or maybe as individuals, to return those looted funds will be a difficult thing. But the APC government has a role to play in making sure that these funds are actually returned. And we have not seen a lot of that happening. Well, I'm not a member of PDP, so I wouldn't know how serious they are about their apology. What I know is that we at Alliance for Nigeria, we are tired of all of the bad leadership that have been going on in this country for the past almost 20 years now. That is why we came about. I mean, if Nigeria had been, especially good governance, some of us would have probably not have found ourselves in the political space. But for so long, we ceded governance of this country to the professional politicians, thinking that they know what it is that they are doing or they know the right things for us as Nigerians. But it's obvious that be it PDP or APC, they have clearly told us that their interest is more important to us, to them, than us as Nigerians. So that's why some of us, we are actually technicians, professionals in politics. We decided to like step into the political space instead of waiting for Godot, waiting for these are professional politicians to step up to the plate and do the right thing. We are convinced that they don't have our interests at heart. So that is why we are in the political space, and we believe that, I mean, working with the ordinary Nigerians and encouraging Nigerians to pay more active participation in politics and ensuring or engendering good governance into the polity, that these issues of apology or non-apology or bad governance will be put to rest in this country. Well, usually when people genuinely tender apology for whatever offense or sins that they've committed, well, it's actually not very easy for individuals or people to say, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. So for the fact that they actually got to that level and they are apologizing, that means they've seen the magnitude of the offenses that they've committed against us Nigerians. That is why they are doing that. So for that, we will listen to them. But the next thing will not be, all the things that they are apologizing for, are they really contrite? Are those things not still happening within their fold? So that is why we are not fooled. We don't want to be fooled by this apology, because you want to ask yourself, like I said earlier, why is the apology coming at this time? Why did it take them so long to know that they have to apologize? Why did it take them so long to know that they have wronged Nigerians? Of course, you and I know they want our votes. They want us to take them serious again, because the election is just a year down the road. But we don't want to be fooled. So that's why we, like I said, at Alliance for Nigeria, we are not, for us, it's not a non-issue. I've not paid attention to the apology, because we know the gimmicks, we know the tricks that they're trying to foster on Nigerians. We are not going to be fooled a second time. We know what the right thing to do, and that is to galvanize Nigerians, the ordinary Nigerians, to rise up to the task and save this country from our current leaders. Because, like I said, they are not interested in our well-being. What they are interested in is about their own self-aggrandizement, personal interest, selfish interest, building to special interest. That is why they want to remain in power, and they are looking for another way to come into power again by saying they are apologizing. I don't think the apology is genuine enough. So I don't think I get you clearly. What the APC government is doing and what the PDP previous PVD governments have been doing is all the same thing, because they just change names and change nomenclature, but in between, inside all of them, they're all the same thing, the same individuals. So, and the common thing that binds them together is that is their own personal interest that matters, not the interest of Nigerians. So that is why the APC government has found it very, very difficult to actually prosecute any corruption case and come to convention. At the beginning of this government, you also saw the fanfare concerning Odasukui's loot of $2 billion and all of that, or the tribunals or the trials or the military committee that was set up. But what has come out of it? You saw the what's it called, the Air Force trials, the Navy trials, then at the Army trial, everything got scuttled. So this government has not shown that it's ready to try and prosecute corruption cases to the end, and that is why we are where we are. So all you just need for you to be protected is for you to change from PDP to APC, and of course, once you are APC, your sins are forgiven. And nobody seems to bother about what it is you have done or you have not done in the past. So I think for APC, for them, I think it's kind of a self-preservation for them, because the looters in their midst, they cannot afford to try them. But they rather focus on the PDP. Even then, the PDP looters that are well known to the average Nigerian, nothing has come of it. We just see newspaper media trials, and nothing has come of it. Thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of your Easter.